Hello, good morning everyone, or good day, may I say. So, for today's video, we will talk about stock. And this is the first topic that we're going to discuss for the third quarter. So, do you have any idea about stock? So, it is not like in the stock market, okay? It is something to do with cooking. So, what is stock? Ano daw ang stock? So, based on this, stock is a flavorful liquid prepared by simmering meaty bones from meat or poultry, seafood, and or vegetable in water with aromatics until their flavor, aroma, color, and body and nutritive value are extracted. So meaning to say, the stock came from the meat of a poultry, seafood, or vegetables. Okay? Pinapalabas yung flavor nito, yung aroma, at makuha yung desired na kulay, body, and the nutritive value came from the meat. Okay? So, yun yung stock. Kumbaga, papakuluan mo sila. Next, stock. So, it is a French term referred to the as fond de cuisine or the foundation of cooking. So, when we cook yung mga may sabaw-sabaw, 'di ba? Or some of the sarsa, yan, dito sa Pilipino or Filipino food, we usually add stock para mas masarap yung sarsa na gagawin natin. So, stock, okay? Pagpapakulo. So, depending kung ano ang meat na gagamitin natin. So, we have the classification of stock. Again, we have the different types of meat that we'll be going to use. So, the first one is the chicken stock. Therefore, obviously, it is came from chicken bones. Okay? Kaya nga chicken stock. Next would be white stock. This stock came from the meat of the beef or the veal bones. Okay? It is color white kasi meron tayong tinatawag na brown stock. Iba yung white, to, no? Iba yung brown stock. But, pareho silang galing sa beef and sa veal. Pero, ang pagkakaiba, the brown stock, inoven muna, no? Yung mga meats, saka siya pinakuluan para mas naging darker yung yung stock kesa doon po sa white. Tingnan ninyo. 'Di ba? It is clearer than in the brown stock. Okay? Next. The next one will be the fish stock. Therefore, when we say fish stock, this came from the fish bones or into the trimming of the leftover fishes. Okay? And then, we have the different ingredients that we can use in preparing our stock. It is not only meat, okay? We still need to add flavor into the stock para mas maging masarap. Okay? So, here are the different ingredients. We have the bones, the mirepoix, the acid products, the scrap or the leftovers, the bouquet garni, the spices, okay? So, right amount of each will definitely make your stock more delicious. So, the first one is the spices, okay? And we have different spices. The bay leaf, okay? The Cajun seasoning, the cinnamon, the curry powder. Just take a look at your module for the definition of each or where it came from, or how it will be used in your cooking. We also have the mustard, the mixed spices, the nutmeg, and the oregano. Okay, together with that, we have the rub, the saffron, and the vanilla. So we have here the important reminders. So, okay, again, let's do this. So for the guidelines for preparing stock, so first things first is follow the correct procedures for cooking and storing stock, and make sure that any stock you use is flavorful and wholesome. So there is a proper way on how we're going to store it and how we're going to cook it. Follow the cooking time for stock. So we have here, if you want to have a stock came from veal or beef, so or if you want to have it in a chicken, fish, and vegetable stock, just read number 2. Okay? There is a certain amount of hour, okay, that you may use para magkaroon kayo ng masarap na stock. Next, number 3, the stock ingredients are boiled starting with cold water. Okay? You will start it with the cold water, wag yung mainit agad. This promotes an extraction of protein which may be sealed in a hot water. So, you may start it with a cold water until it will boil and become hot. Okay? Number 4, stock are simmered gently with small bubbles at the bottom but not breaking it at the surface. If the stock is boiled, it may be cloudy. Kung mapapansin niyo pag kayo ay nagpapakulo, nung una, malinaw ang tubig. Hanggang sa pag kumukulo ito, nagiging cloudy siya. 'Di ba? Ito. Next, number 5, salt is not usually added to a stock as this cause it to become too salty since most stocks are preserved to make soup and sauces. So, therefore, hindi pa natin lalagyan ng salt. If you're going to use it na o gagamitin mo na, doon mo na lang lalagyan ng salt para timplahan. And next, number 6, meat is added to the stock before the vegetable and the scum that rises to the surface is skimmed off before further ingredients are added. Ma'am, ano po yung scum? Kapag nagpapakulo ka, may mga bula-bula doon sa taas. That is what we call scum. And we usually removed it. Okay? And then, after that, pagkatas mo na napakuluan, tinanggal mo na yung scum, doon mo i-add yung other ingredients. Okay? So, those are the important reminders of the guidelines in preparing the stock. So, here is your activity for today. You need to check your understanding in your module. Okay? So, all you have to do, this is the objective, identify the different ingredients, spices, and seasonings for stock making. Material, pen and paper, direction. Listen carefully. Briefly, explain the use of the following when making stock. Ano nga pa ang gamit ng mga sumusunod? Okay? So, eto, makinig. And then put it in your own words. Okay? When we say bouquet garni, these are the spices that you put together at ginagawa mo siyang parang bouquet ng bulaklak. Pinagsasama-sama mo para kapag tatanggalin mo na doon sa stock na ginawa mo, isang tanggalan na lang. Unlike kapag loose o hiwa-hiwalay ang mga spices, mahirap tanggalin. Sasalain mo pa. Next, mirepoix. When we say mirepoix, these are the different vegetables that you usually add in making the stock. For example, 2 parts of onion, 1 part of celery, and 1 part of carrot. So, that is mainly an example of mirepoix or the basic formula of mirepoix when you were having stock. Next, acid products. So, you will just add some acid just like the lemon, calamansi, dayap here in the Philippines, or you can also add vinegar into the stock. But make sure that it will not overpower the the taste of your stock. Next one is the spices and condiments. So it will add up another flavor into your stock. It is not bland. There is a flavor into it. Next is the meatball. So this is where the flavor came from. Diba? The flavor of the stock came from its bones. O, ayan ha. So, napakadali. Lagay mo na lang sa word mo. Okay? Next is performance task. So, this is your performance task for the week 1. Okay? So, direction. With the guidance of your parents, create your own stock. This is your performance task for week 1 and week 2. So, you will going to create your own stock. You can find this performance task on your module on page 8. Okay? You can download your module and perform this performance task. Okay? I will post something in our Facebook group and then doon nyo ilagay yung inyong gawa. So, thank you everyone. So, I hope that you learned something today. I'm sorry na hindi tayo nag-synchronous because merong problema po ang PLDT. Okay, PLDT, baka naman. Bye-bye everyone!